Well, welcome to firstoffthebike.com. We are on tour thanks to our good friends at Toyota, Phil Wrochna, Luke McKenzie, and this guy, the Queen's best pal, Craig Alexander, Crowie OAM. Sir Crowie, Count Crowie, Captain, my captain.
Sir Captain, whatever you prefer, it's fine.
Congratulations, mate. What a wonderful, wonderful honour for you.
Yeah, no, it was a nice surprise. I think it's nice recognition for myself and my family, and yeah, no, it was a surprise, but very appreciated.
And you, of course, in announcing the engagement as well this weekend. It's just all going on. Announcements left, right, and centre. Congratulations.
Feeling left out.
Yeah, got nothing to say. I've got nothing here. So congratulations,
Thanks, mate. Yeah, good. Just great times. You know, both our families are here in beautiful sunny Cairns, so no, couldn't be happier.
Nice one. Well, we have to thank our good mates at the Hilton as well. We're down here in the lobby at the minute, given the fact that the weather out there in Cairns at the moment is a little bit subjective. I had a chat to Crowie last night. He's told me that it's going to be A1 conditions for race day. 70% chance of rain, which is a little bit daunting, given, boys, they've got to go out from Cairns, they head up to Port Douglas and come back. It's a windy road.
Yeah, well, I haven't raced up here. I mean, Luke's, I think, the guy to get the skinny on the course. I haven't raced up here for 14 years, but...
It's changed a bit since then.
Well, yeah, it has. But yeah, no, it's, I wouldn't say it's a technical course, but it's quite a winding, undulating road, and yeah, who knows what the weather's going to throw up, but some great talents assembled, so, you know, I think the weather's only one part of the equation, to be honest.
Well, last year we had 14 continuous hours of rain, and it was far north Queensland rain, which is unlike anything around Australia. But let's talk about the men's race, of course, the Ironman. You are but you are a previous champion, I should say. You know how to get it done here. Looks like a good field though, Crowie. We've got, of course, we have got our man sitting here, Luke McKenzie, but he's going to be up against some stiff opposition.
Yeah, well, I think Luke's performance here 2 years ago with the 420 bike ride set up the victory, and then obviously springboarded him to a second place in Kona later in the year. If he can bring that sort of form, he's going to be very hard to beat. But as you mentioned, you've got Cam Brown, one of the most, if not the most decorated Ironman triathlete ever. He has got a few miles on the legs this year though. This will be his third Ironman, so I guess there's a question mark over how he recovered from his last outing in Taiwan.
And he's getting old. He's getting old, you know. Like your age, your vintage, you know.
He's 43 old. I'm thinking it's spring chicken. No,
it's the new 21.
Yeah, well, that's what they say, but he's always tough, Cam. He's experienced, and anyone who's won as much as he has, you know, they know how to win. So he's not going to be on the start line unless he's feeling good. And I think James Kuhnema, who's come into some unbelievable form with a great win in Vietnam in the 70.3 not long ago, and has always been a super talent. So yeah, it's a stacked field. It's going to be I won't say fast in terms of times, but it's going to be a hot race in terms of, I think, the competitiveness.
He strikes me as the one to beat, I think, James Kuhnema. I mean, you've got to front this guy in a couple of days' time. It must be, you know, he's the guy to keep an eye on.
Yeah, his run splits lately, especially in Vietnam, in really tough, humid conditions. You know, that's a shot across everyone's bow. So that's something that he's not going to have a problem with the heat here, which, you know, can be a factor. We're in a tropical environment here, so I think James is definitely the guy with the form coming into the race.
The women's race in the Ironman, we're going to see a battle between Gina Crawford and Liz Blatchford. So both will come under this, just saying they're not ready, they're underdone, etc. But they're both extremely good athletes. They've done very, very well already. Obviously, Gina Crawford is the more experienced, but hard to toss Gina Crawford out of any race, isn't it?
I think hard to toss both of them out. I mean, what you say is correct. The way the qualification is structured, you never know who is in their peak condition and who's got their eye sort of further down the year, but you know, they both come here with big reputations, and you would expect they're here to win.
Yeah, they're not coming up for the beautiful weather, there's no doubt. It's not that hot. 70.3 land is always fun here. It's brought some hitters. Yourself as well, Crowie, you're showing up, first time in 14 years, the lure of the tropics. You know, there's some big names that you've got to battle. Yeah, well, I think Tim Reed, Tim Burkle and Sam Appleton, first off the list. Those three guys, particularly Tim Reed and Sam Appleton, are, in my opinion, they're two of the most consistent and the best 70.3 racers on the planet right now. Certainly Tim Reed has been for over 12 months, and Sam Appleton this year, I think he's hardly lost a race. So, and he battled you in Geelong beautifully, didn't you? I mean, he was on you all day, and you finally unloaded him a few K out.
Yeah, he's stepped his game up, and he's making big improvements every year. So you'd expect, and very consistent this year. So it's going to be a fast race. Those boys bring good form and fitness into the race, and Clayton Fattel as well, that'll mix the swim and the bike up. Timmy Burkle, as I mentioned. So yeah, it's a competitive race and should be a lot of fun.
The women's side though sees Caroline Steffen sitting just over there as our as the one to beat. I mean, when Caroline shows up to a race, seriously, it's you know, it's always a hard match
for everybody else. Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, has won a lot of races at all distances, so always in great shape and always hard to beat. So she's the overwhelming favourite, and I think we'll add to her resume on Sunday.
Yeah, no doubt. Now, just before we let you guys go, what is the secret to winning here? What is you know, what do we as a pro give away your top tip to get a win here at this race?
I think you're going to have to deal with some tough conditions. Obviously, you've got really good competition here. We've got stacked fields in both events, but dealing with the conditions, and especially, you know, with the cyclonic almost conditions we've got at the moment, if that's thrown up on race day, that's going to be something that everyone's going to have to deal with, and it's who's going to deal with it best that's going to come out on top.
Well, certainly going to be a fun day. We'll be sitting down with you post-race talking about this. Rain, hail, win, lose or draw. Going to be fun to see what we do. Thanks for spending a few minutes with us, guys, and look forward to watching you guys fly around the course on Sunday.
Thanks, Phil.
Well, thanks to Toyota and also to our good mates here at the Hilton Hotel for putting us up. If you've watched us on our live stream, thanks very much. We'll be back in and out as Ironman Cairns unfolds.